You know, I think the roof, the edge of this roof needs something. Because the way it cuts off like that, it just isn't quite right. It needs some kind of edging along the top of the roof there, just at the outer edge. I have to figure that out. Meanwhile, I'm also thinking that I need to do something in here. I'm liable to put a fountain in here, just simply to take up some floor space and not make this look like some great big empty room. And speaking of great big empty rooms, I need to do something in here. I've got these two little planter things in the corner, and that's good. But really, this great big room just for those and a bed? Please. Now, if such things existed, I would like to have a desk in here, some bookcases, and maybe some other kind of seating, in addition to some storage chests for incidental things. But I don't know what that would be. Now, if this was a modded world and I had like Bibliocraft, I could come up with some things. But such things don't exist in vanilla, and this world is vanilla. That's the end of that. Okay, anyway, last time out I was having a problem with, I believe through here on a minecart, and all the minecarts in the system would be ejected out, and I did figure out why, and granted somebody posted about it in the comments the last video, but I did figure it out before I saw the comments. One of the key problems was I didn't have a stopper block up here. That stops the cart and has to fall straight down onto this, onto the powered rail here. What was happening is I would leave and another cart would come out the way it's supposed to, but it would get flung all the way out and land on, or land here and roll onto the detector rail, which would fire the circuit to send out more carts. Another thing that I had done wrong was that when I put this together, I had forgotten that there needs to be another torch. You can just barely see it between the carts on this block, which is powered by that torch. And what it does is it causes this door to, when the cart goes over the detector rail and it gets the signal here, this trap door would open real fast and then immediately close. Or it would close and then open real immediately, you know. Anyway, it would immediately, quickly return to the state it's in now. How about that? That's a better way to say that. Alright, so I'm going to pop a little bit of stone here, just to make this a little easier. I can't put anything here because I don't want to break the redstone. I suppose I could put a slab down there or something. I'm not going to worry about it. And now, alright. Yeah, I've got an inventory full of crap here. Alright, just drop this over there. There. Alright, that takes care of that. This thing's all set up and ready. Well, I did extend this wall thing around here on this side of the receiving platform, because what I was noticing is when I come back in here and hit shift to get out of the cart, it was trying to put me over there. And I ended up having to build the wall around this far to stop that from happening. And so now when I come in here and arrive in a cart, I hit shift to get out of the cart, it puts me right here in this spot, and then walking out of here trips the pressure plate and sends the cart back into the stack. Okay, that's good. So this thing is now fully operational. It is complete. It works. It even looks reasonably good, I think. Reasonably. There is, as I said, there's still more work to be done upstairs and so on. But for right now, I'm going to head back to main and going to address a project that got started some time ago and never got finished. We'll see you there. Alright, there is one more detail that I need to attend to here before heading out on another project. There we go. I need to put a sign up for that track. Alright, the sign for each track goes to the left switch. And this is track 8, Stronghold Station. Alright, excellent. Now we turn that off. Flip that one on. Go pick up that crafting table. And head over towards the mining base, because the project is over here. Now, in some ways, the project is pretty much complete and operational as of when it was built. But Minecraft has advanced a bit since then. What with hoppers and so on. And so, it's a good idea to expand things a little bit, add in some automation. And then, of course, there's the structural matter of finishing this thing to make it look like something that isn't just a great big thing floating in midair. And what I'm thinking there is to bring this stone brick all the way to the ground on all 4 sides, all the way around, making sure there's plenty of torches in here to prevent mob spawns and the annoying factor, and so on. And then above, surround it with glass. The main thing, however, is in here. As you can see, the cactus that comes from this just falls right there and stops. And then it has to be manually picked up, thrown in the chest, and set up in here to be cooked into cactus green, or just leave it to be stored. And actually, I think I need what I need to do is basically arrange to automatically store the cactus and only make cactus green if I'm below a certain amount or something like that. And so I think that's what I need to start with. And that's going to involve a little bit of working things out. I'm going to have to dig down and have the items go into a hopper and then go down below and have a processing room down below, and perhaps have a dropper chain or something like that, bringing the resulting items up here to make sure they're available here. I really wish Minecraft would give us pipes, item pipes. That would really be fantastic. Yes, I know you can make a chain of hoppers to make item pipes, but those are awful expensive pieces of pipe. Alright, let's see. I'm going to start out by digging down here a ways, and then hollowing out a decent sized room to put this arrangement in. And I'll be back when I've got something set up to get something done. Alright, got a decent sized room dug out down here, and that's when I kind of realized that I don't really need that much space for this. Basically, well, let's see here. Let me go up here. I'm going to put a block there to stop the water. And then what I'm going to do is make up some hoppers. And I'm going to put a hopper here in this spot, and then hoppers below it, and that's going to draw out the items that flow over that. Maybe even put a stopper block here to prevent them from going past. So items will go into the hopper here, head down, And then basically I want the output to come over this way, probably into a chest, and then over here, well, basically I want to have the items go down there through the system, and out here I want to have two chests, one that will have cactus and another one that will have cactus green that has been processed through a furnace. And it'll just be completely automatic, you know, when each thing is full, it'll stop processing and the other one will process, and when they're all full, the cactus that comes out of here will just sit and despawn. So I need to, down here I need to make up a bunch of hoppers, so I'll need some chests. Alright, that'll be a good start. Okay. Alright, now another one feeding into that one. Alright, no. More chests. Alright, we drop a chest under that hopper, so the hopper will feed it. And now let's see. Throw a chest there temporarily. Point a hopper that direction. Break that chest. Yeah, I can see a little bit of difficulty here. I'm going to have to dig my way out and then fix the place later. Alright. So put the chest there. Hopper feeding into it. Okay. Break this one. Chest here, hopper feeding into that, and again break the chest. Okay, now okay, I need a dropper. And we put that right there pointing up. So, okay, stuff comes into this hopper, down to the chest, into that hopper, and actually we don't need a chest there, just another hopper. Alright. Cactus comes in here, comes down there, flows over this way, goes into the dropper. Now the dropper Actually, I need another one. Not a problem. Alright, the dropper will push stuff into this dropper, which will finally push things into a chest. And let's see. That's only part of it, though. Of course, what I could do is not like cactus green is something I need very often. So I could just simply throw a hopper on top of that furnace. Another hopper here onto the side of it. One more dropper. And I realize I'm going to need clock signals for all these droppers to make them work. Alright, so a dropper here, facing upward. And another hopper facing into the dropper from the bottom of the furnace. Okay, that's good. Now all I need is a clock signal to pulse that dropper, and its stuff will end up in this chest. Alright, that's good. Now over here, I put blaze rods to provide fuel for the furnace. And then up there, I just loaded up with some cactus. Manually every now and then. It's not like I'm going to need it very often. Alright, so that's taking care of that. And this will load the dropper and with up to 9 stacks of cactus green. And for that matter, I don't necessarily need to have it go into the chest. I could just take the chest off and pull from the dropper when I need that. That's fine. But I do need to have a clock to drive these two droppers to send stuff upwards. And let's see. So if I put get the dispenser out of there. Jeez. Alright, let's get up there and enable the flow. Okay, break that. Put a bit of stone brick there. Actually, how about glass? That would actually look better. There. Alright, now cactus will go into the hoppers, come around here, and end up starting in the bottom dropper. There. It's already starting to show up. Alright, so if I pulse a redstone signal, yeah, I'm going to have to pulse a signal on that one as well. Okay, that's going to be a little bit of a problem. Alright. Bit of redstone. A torch here. Has anything gotten into the chest? 2. Alright. Pulse that again. 3. Okay. So I just need to have redstone signal coming up there from a clock. Alright, that's 1. And then alright, now these 2 leads just need to connect to a clock circuit. Alright, it doesn't really have to be a very fast clock, I wouldn't think. Alright, let me refresh my memory on clock circuits and I'll be back. Alright, took me a little bit of looking around because, believe it or not, I haven't done anything with clocks in a long time, and I've never used comparators before, I don't believe. But just need to make up a couple of more hoppers. Alright, and so a block here, face the hopper into it, get rid of the block, face the other hopper into the first one, and let's see, a comparator. Let's put it on that side, and then over here, lever for turning it on and off, which I may eventually route upstairs. And then we put 1 item in here. The lever stops it. It powers this hopper, which stops the transfer. So we'll just put a couple pieces of redstone there. Turn this on. Looks like I could use a repeater to beef up the signal. I forgot about comparators putting out weak signals. Oh, please. All right. There we go. Items are being sent upwards into the chest. All right. That's what we want. All right, good. And then this one is processing cactus green, which I could run a signal up here to pulse this one too. At least I should be able to. All right. There. It's pulsing the cactus green up there. Alright, now I just need to get myself out of here. Get some smooth stone down here. And it's now working automatically. Excellent. A little bit of stone brick. To fill in places that I've broken. There. This part's a little ugly, but I'm going to go ahead and leave it for right now. Now we'll take the stone brick. I'm going to need that. It's got the annoying ticking noise, but that's alright. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time around here. Now to just fill in the base here, the walls around it. All the way around. And I'm going to work on that and I'll be back. Alright, the bottom part of the place is enclosed in stone brick all the way around. And now, head around here. Actually, around here on the side. And I want to enclose this area in glass with stone brick pillars going up in the corners. Like so. Maybe even a stone brick frame around the glass, like so. And then the ceiling made entirely of glass. Okay, so like this. I can see I'm going to have to mix some more glass up, but this is enough to get the basic idea. Like that. Just carry this whole seam all the way across. On all sides of the structure. Alright, let's have a look from a distance over here to see how this is shaping up. Ah! Yeah, that's looking pretty decent, I think. And I think that's going to work just nicely. Yes, that's going to work great. So I'm going to get some more glass cooked up and get the rest of this put together. All right. This thing is just about finished. I've got a little bit more glass to place on the roof, and I'll take care of that later. But so one thing did occur to me. And that is that I went about this kind of wrong. I don't need that clock running and all the noisemakers going on down here with that incessant clicking. Instead, all I need to do is rearrange how I've got these hoppers set up. Just take hoppers, point one into that chest, point one into that hopper, throw a torch down there just for grins, break this hopper and put it back facing into that one. And then put the smooth stone down here. Actually, I guess it doesn't matter, but and a bit of stone brick. And I broke the glass instead of, well, I didn't break it. I used a silk touch. Okay, there it went. So we break that. Pop the glass here. And now it's working and doing its thing without the need for that incessant clicking from the droppers, which I will take out of there later. But this will do nicely. It's not like I need cactus green very often, so anytime I do, just grab a few stacks out of here, throw them in there, and there. That's probably more cactus green that I'm going to need for a long time. And then this thing will fill up with cactus. The related hoppers, those 3 hoppers will fill up with cactus over time. And anytime, basically once everything's full, the cactus will just flow down here and despawn, which is fine once everything's full. That's 27 stacks of cactus that chest will hold, and if I want to go really crazy, I can put another chest next to it and double that, plus the 5 stacks that each hopper will hold. So that'll work fine, and I don't have to listen to that clicking. That's pretty much about it. A little bit of work on the roof and this thing is done. And that means that I can take down these 2 blocks that were there for access to get up there, because I won't need to do that anymore. And now this item is finally at a state of completion. I might put some stairs around the edge of the roof just so that, or half slabs or something, just so that there is no mob spawning on the roof. But that's a minor touch, a minor detail. Next time, we'll get to something else. And this is a new project, but it should be a relatively quick one. And, you know, as in a 1 video project. But it should yield a lot of goodies. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.